All right, so today here at the Young Hustler Show at the Team New Vision, today we are here with our Team New Vision selling partner, Kevin Phan. So Kevin, every December, at the end of each year, every December, I would like to have this kind of like a reflection, right? Next week, we are going to do our one-day goal setting session. But before, part of our goal setting session is a reflection of what we have done in the last 12 months. In order for us to design our future, we need to look at what we have, because the more you appreciate what you have, you're gonna get more of what you have. If you cannot be trusted with the small things, then you cannot be trusted with the big things. So that's why part of our goal setting session is the reflection, kind of like what we are doing now. You know, the reflection is part of our 1 week journey here to design your 2019. Okay, so today here with Kevin. Kevin has a very unique story. He's 27 years old, extremely young, and but you have a very unique story. Can you tell your story, Kevin, your experience? How did we meet? How did you first get involved with the team? What do you do before? How long you been with the company, and how long you been with the sales team, and what's your story?
Yeah, my story, I went to college for hybrid technology, meaning fixing cars.
Hybrid technology?
Fix car. I worked for an auto shop for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I joined Rudy's team as his staff.
As a staff? What do you do before as a staff?
Basically pick up phone, help
Oh,
agent.
the general office
Yeah,
staff.
general office staff.
How long were you in the staff team?
8 months, 9 months.
9 months. Yeah.
9 months.
When did you join our sales team?
I joined the sales team on October last year.
October 2017. When did you pass your initial VIP buy? When you start going to appointments?
When I start taking appointment around the same month.
In October 2017.
In October,
okay.
yeah.
So what's your, like, how has it been? You just passed the first year? Congratulations!
It was first year, my first year.
How many transactions have you closed since October in the first 12 months?
So, around 14, 15 deals. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. I tripled my income in 1 year.
You triple your net income in 1 year. But what does it mean for you though, as far as money-wise? Because closing, just so you know, according to the National Association of Realtors, the average real estate agent maybe close about 6, 7, 8, 9 deals a year. These are agents with 20, 30 years experience in the business, right? So what conflict? Wow, this is your first year. So you are 26 years old. How can a 26 years old who work in an auto shop, how long you work in a body shop?
2 years.
You work in a body shop for 2 years. What's your prior experience before that?
As far as selling?
Yes.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So how can it be? Completely fresh in the business. Not only you are helping 15 families to get into their new home, which is double than the average. Not only that, these are happy clients. We get the most reviews. I see we get a lot of endorsements from the clients, raving views on Zillow. I think you get almost all of them raving views. Many. You get a lot, all of them. You have 100% 5-star reviews. You have a lot of. How do we know what you do as well? People actually sending you referrals and repeat clients. They do business. What's the story behind that?
Yeah, I'm focusing on helping people to have a home. Right, I like the idea of helping people do that, and helping my family too. Because now I make more money, I'm able to pay for more stuff for my family.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So what does it mean for you and your family to be able to do what you do now?
Yeah, so after joining the sales team, now first year I pay all of my debt, clear out all my credit cards.
You mean you personally or your family?
My personally.
Okay.
And my family too, obviously.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
When you say family, who are we talking about?
I live with my mom here, and I have 2 brothers and sister in Vietnam.
Wow. So you have to your mom.
Basically support my mom and partly support family in Vietnam.
Like, can you tell more story about that? Like, what do you mean?
Okay, so okay.
It's okay. You have all day. We have all day. Kevin says too much. Don't worry. We can sit here all day.
Yeah, basically, my dad passed away 5 years ago.
Yeah, can we tell that story? Like, when did you come here and stuff like that?
Yeah,
it's all related. Yeah.
Yeah, I came here 10 years ago with my mom and dad. It was hard, right? You know, freshly and stuff like that. And then my dad passed away. Now I'm in charge of taking care of my mom, right?
When did he pass away?
5 years ago.
5 years. So you and your mom and dad, the three of you came from Vietnam to here 10 years ago.
Yes.
In 2008. 2007.
Yeah.
And 5 years ago, your dad passed away. Mm-hmm. So you have to fill in that role, yes. Step up in the family.
Yeah. Yes. Basically, I have to, make money.
Yeah.
Right. So that was hard. So this year, I kind of feel a big improvement to my family and to myself. Thank you to you and the team, right? I was able to make money. I have more time for myself and for my family. Also gain more control of my life.
So when you say that your family have more time with your family, like what is it? What does it mean for your mom, for example? What do you do exactly? You pay off the debt, so that's really good. Not too many 26 years old go back to their mom, step up in that shoes, right? You have a big responsibility now, and you actually able to pay off your mom's debt. So that's a big, if I talk to your mom now, I think she will be really proud of you, right? But that's huge. I don't think there's not too many. You came from Vietnam here 10 years ago. I can randomly pull up, we are across the street from Rosemead High School here. I can randomly pull up any 26 years old. I think they barely do anything.
So this year I took my mom to Vietnam for 6 weeks.
Wow.
And I paid for everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you and your mom, you pay off for your mom to back in Vietnam. Has your mom been back to Vietnam in the last 10 years?
Yeah, sometime.
Okay. And then now you met with your two, because you have one brother and one sister in Vietnam.
Yeah.
So what's the story there?
Yeah. So I basically the whole family went on vacation. I was able to pay for some of the stuff. Wow. So basically I make my family life better.
Where else? So 6 weeks, that's a long time. Did you travel anywhere else, or you just
Vietnam? Around Vietnam.
Okay. Then what else?
What else? What's the difference, you mean?
Yes.
I'm looking at getting a house for my mom and next year probably. Wow. I'm saving money on that.
Wow.
I never thought I can be able to buy a house that soon. After 1 year, only 1 year.
And the timing, I think, is really good. What's happening, I think, by 2020, towards the end of 2019, 2020, right? That's on your side.
Yeah.
If I talk to your mom right now, if your mom is here right now, what would he say about your journey in the last 12 months here?
Oh, it was amazing. So many changes within 1 year. Well, basically, I think I can. How the team system, how the ISA team booked me appointments. I'm able to free a lot of time for myself, right? For example, I just got an appointment right now on Sunday to sit down for a new client. I don't have to go door knocking. I don't have to call people. Basically, just show them home and make offers.
It's actually simple.
It's very simple.
I don't know how to make it any more simple than that. Right? So, what's your day today? So you just wake up, go to training, show up at appointments, and that's pretty much it.
Play tennis in the end.
Play tennis? Are you still every day, like once a week? How often?
A few times a week.
Yeah. What does your mom do every day?
She still have to work. She do nails.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you still, but she's not working because she needs to pay for whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Lot less work for her now. Yeah.
That's good. So what's your big plan here in 2019?
2019, I'm looking at, making $200,000 next year.
But what does it mean for you and your family? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what's your plan?
The plan is to buy a home, my first home. So that's why I have to make a lot more money for that.
For you and your family. Okay.
Yes.
And when we talk about making more money, what does it mean exactly here in our team that we do? Basically, you just make yourself available for appointments.
Yeah. Show homes.
Show homes, and then not only that, on our training, everyday training, we talk about negotiation. That's basically we can expand on our fees.
Yeah, I have a lot of feedback from the agents that I work with, outside agent that I work with. Say, hey, your offer is so good. How do you do it? And basically, I thought that is what all about the training. From the training, right? You show us how to negotiate, make the offer packet, love letter, all that stuff. It makes my life easier.
That's a good point you say, because you don't need to do any more prospecting. It's not like, I think most people misunderstood. They think we don't need to do prospecting and you just sleeping. Because you don't need to do any more prospecting, now you focus your time, you have the time to actually skill up. When you skill up, now you bring more values on that transaction. Right? So now when you submit an offer, your offer are more likely to get accepted.
Yes.
These are agents who are way more experienced. They say, wow, the reason their offer accepted is because of how you package that.
Yeah.
So that's when the training come in place, right? And so if you're talking to this video, if I can transport this video back to you, maybe 10 years ago when you first get here, or even 5 years ago, right? That must be a big change when your dad passed away. But then if I can transport this back to you, give it to you 5 years ago, like what would you say to yourself back then? What would you advise yourself?
Well, join the team earlier, right? And trust Rudy. Go to training, learn a lot of stuff, learn a lot of things from you. That's it.
I think when you talk about the trust
the system,
yeah,
how it works, because it really works.
I think the way the team system works is that because we are not just training you. Like, I'm not just training you, right? I put money on the game. I think the way the whole team structure works is that we spend about $200,000 a month on advertising, lead generation, the way our payroll here, our staff team, we have 20 people on our payroll. So those are all to structure. So all the training that we do every day, I think majority of traditional real estate agent, the way the training is just more like a motivational, because whoever doing the training, there's no skin in the game. So the way the normal office works is that if you close escrow, then the office makes a little bit override. But then the way it works here is that if you are not doing well, then we actually lost money, because we already invest that we have skin in the game. We already invest that $200,000 a month in lead generation, in structuring the team system, in the inside sales team, the admin staff, the outside the TC team. Those are all payroll positions, right? So I think you feel the difference in the training, because this is not just training. This is basically, hey, you gotta be successful, because that's the only way for us to do well. I think that's what you are experiencing now. That's why you feel like, hey, if you just do it, that when you say trust, this is not just blind. This is not just blindly trust, right? Because if the trust is based on the logic, the foundation is basically, if we invest $200,000 a month on advertising and on the team system, there's no way I'm gonna give you something that I'm gonna train you something that doesn't work, right? Because it's like shooting myself on the foot. Doesn't make sense.
Makes sense.
All right, that's a quick and short conversation here with Kevin. Is there anything else, Kevin, you want to add? If there's a real estate agent watching this and they're like debating, because they've been in business for a couple of years, they're doing the same thing, prospecting, cold calling, door knocking, and then next year, 2019, as you know, there'll be major changes in the entire industry, right? Not only technology, we are talking about the shift in the marketplace itself. What was your advice? And don't say trust Rudy.
Don't say trust Rudy.
You say it many times.
Well, I say just come to the training for one, and then you see it yourself.
That's a good advice, right? The best way, I think, is to just experience it. right? So if you never been to our team, Kevin here sending you an invitation. Stop by for one day for our one of our training session. Our sales meeting is actually every Tuesday from 12 to 1. Our training session is from Wednesday from 9 to 11, Thursday from 9 to 11. Or you can stop by here and have a backstage tour of our real estate sales team. Meet with Kevin. Kevin here. He's a little bit shy here on camera. The answer is like very short, but in person,
get to the point.
In person, you go meet with Kevin. Kevin is gonna host a backstage tour for you. All you need to do, call 626-789-0159. Again, call 626-789-0159. Meet with Kevin one-on-one, so he can tell you in detail what it means for him. It's not just about making money. And that's what people misunderstood. With the money, it allows you to do what you're called to do. Most people, they get a license because they think flexible time, but in reality, they get stuck in a rat race. Yeah. What you just experienced in your first 12 months, you know what we are talking about? We are talking about freedom. You allow your plan. How much would you pay to be able, it's not just to pay your mom to be able to travel and to free her up from all the stress, right? All the stress, you know, if you really, money is not everything, but trust me, if I call your mom right now and the fact that she's debt free and you are paying her for all this, all to be able to do what she loves to do, man, it's priceless. I mean, I don't know how much would you know, if I call your mom right now, hey, how much would you pay for Kevin to do what he's allowed to do? I don't think we can put a price tag on it. You know what I mean? Because you know what you just buy? You just buy her time, right? And that, I don't know how to put price tag on it. How are you going to be able to buy time? And that's what the team system is all about. I think most people misunderstood. The way the team system is about is to free up your time so you can focus on the clients and with the family, because if your mind is clear, you and your family have a solid foundation, now you can serve the clients better. But if you have a lot of financial stress, there is no way you can serve the clients. That's what saddens me with real estate industry today, Kevin. Most real estate agents are struggling themselves. So now when they meet the clients, it's not a good customer service. The clients can feel it. You know, versus now when people meet you, the reason you have 100% happy clients, 5-star reviews, repeat clients, because when you meet with them, you truly have the spirit to serve. Versus most real estate agents, they are there for the commission, and the clients can feel it.
I agree. Yeah, the amount of leads and appointment that the team gave me, so I can pick and choose the client that I want to work with, the one that, you know, able and willing to work with. So it make it easier, and second of all, they don't have to buy right now, right? In the end, I just have to bring them to a house that they really love and happy with the purchase.
You don't need to push them, you don't need to convince them, you don't need to sell them. The reason, because if you, in our database, we have 30,000 buyers. How many people in your pipeline now? Consumers, your personal pipeline, not the company, you personally now. If I open up your thing.
37.
37! Right? By the buyers and sellers. So now you can truly be there for the clients. You can truly serve them instead of pushing them. Right? We are not convincing people. We are not in the business to convince people to buy and sell right now. But if they need to buy or sell now, then if they need to buy now, Kevin have access to homes that they cannot see online, and that is your competitive edge, because there is no real estate agent. If the buyers shop you, if they go to any real estate agents, there is no agent that can look at the buyers straight in the eyes and say, hey, I know you're looking to buy homes in Arcadia, but in addition to homes that you see online, I can show you other homes that's not available online. There is nobody. Right? So now you can truly serve that buyer's clients. If somebody's thinking of selling their home, with our Arbit home selling system, with our 10 sales strategies, the fact that we have over 30,000 buyers in waiting, now you are the only real estate agents who are able to communicate with the owner of the house. And that is unique, because most agents, they are trained to convince people, to manipulate with words. Right? So our training, we don't need to convince people, because you have abundance of 37 people. All you need is just closing 2 or 3 days of 1, 2, 3 days a month, and that completely transfer your family life. And so now the way the team system works, the clients are happy, because now you get people like you who focus 100% of their time on them, right? And then you are happy, because now not only you have the time, the money and stuff, and then completely change your life. That's cool. Anything else, Kevin, you want to add as far as what it means personally for you, your family, your mom?
That's all. Thank you.
That's it. It's very short, man. All right, it's more like me talking. Thanks, Kevin. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.